Ladies and gentlemen, there are going to be some dark times because we just dropped a whole bunch of videos last night. We did three, two Dark Souls, one Exos, and then this dropped. And I was like, come on, man. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. I'll let everyone else have fun with it. I could have dropped this video probably like as soon as the information dropped because I saw it as soon as it dropped. But man, I was too tired, so I apologize about the lateness of this video. But doesn't mean that it's any more less spicy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten that weird Saturday Sunday unit thing, and it is of course the announcement of Emma coming into the game. Well, actually finally arriving. The FC Emma is getting a core reverse, and we're gonna have to talk about this because I definitely read through it, but I kind of need to see you guys' opinion on it. And of course, Emma might finally get her review. Maybe she's actually worth people looking at. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and today's video is going to be about FC Emma. What is her name? Saint West's second queen. All right, so this is her in the past. So I like to also mention like where the core reverses are happening. So this core reverse, I'm just gonna back up for a quick second. This core reverse is happening in the past thing. So who else is in this real quick? Reverse world, right? No, sorry, Forgotten Memory. I'm a bad boy. Forgotten Memory. So she's like right here. So if we think about it, this has been some crazy changes, right? So Rachel's new, so you can kind of say that's a change, but not really. Deva got changed, Reed Marie got changed, and Annie got changed. So now Emma's getting changed. So is there a possibility that they might come back for Redley and Bathory? I would think Redley would come first because Bathory, all she does is just give out that HP, and that's kind of okay. And Bathory doesn't need any more buffs. I think maybe this might mean that Redley might get blessed in the coming future, like how they changed most of the bangers. You know, they just doing a bunch of random stuff. I don't think it's in the game yet. I mean, I went to sleep, so it could be. No, it's not. It'll probably be on reset today, I think. I didn't read it like that. You know me, I'm skimming. I skim. I ain't afraid to admit it. I skim. All this fancy stuff. Fancy. So she still has the same passive here. Nice busting. Head Dragon Knight. All this stuff. So she's been a character you should technically have been using, especially because she has the Head Dragon Knight. I don't remember who I used on whatever day, but you should technically be using her in Dragon Day, technically. But you was like, I'm not investing into this character. She's doo-doo. But now she has these two new passives. As you can see, these things don't change. They probably change with like mana cost, but it does say skill isn't changed. So nothing here. I did remember I used to talk about this, right? The skill 3, because the counter to Dragon Blood at the time to lower their attack, but her attack was so shitty. They need to just do for support, just give them, if they give a debuff, don't have it scale off their attack. It's just kind of stupid. Or make it scale for health or defense or something. Anywho, so you have nobility, right? Nobility is a debuff, so increases the defense of the attacking enemy by 20% of the caster's max H health. Wow, that's just like what I just said. Even though I kind of forgot what I was just saying it, but I forgot from when I read it yesterday, but that's kind of how it should work. It really should work like that. Have it scale off of something that the caster has or is building, so it makes sense that it'd be strong. So all she has to do is survive the attack, stacks up to 4 times, and it's for 7 turns, so it can keep resetting. This is really good, especially for the dragon. Not like anyone, I think, at this point, outside of me, who doesn't feel like improving his units on a regular basis, is probably struggling to get that 3rd tier rewards for the dragon. But that's what it's really good for. I don't know if the dragon takes debuffs. I don't really remember. So that would be a nice thing, because 7 turns usually is pretty good if we're going now outside of PvE into PvP to kind of have that stacking thing. And as long as she survives, it will stack. I don't know, we would have to test if she dies, do all the stacks go away? That would be something we'd have to check out. Well, we'll get to that in a second. And past recollection is a mark, so we already know this is not working in certain PvE stages, but decreases the defense of all enemies by 30% of the caster's max health again. So we're getting red gear vibes for 10 turns when the caster dies. So this is really interesting. So we have a death rattle, a death passive, last words, all the hard game keywords for something like this. So when she dies, this will happen. It doesn't save once per round or anything like that. It's really cool that it could stack this. You could theoretically have her and then also have, you know, Iris for 2 different sources of defense breaking, you know, effortless defense breaking. Like, you don't really have to do anything. She can get killed, and then boom, they just lose all the defense, and it's lasts for 10 turns, which should give you ample amount of time to get it done. Now, with these two passives, is she meta breaking? Gotta get it, gotta get it. I would say no. I don't think so. These two defense things, lowering defense doesn't matter with Signature Force is currently in the meta. You can just bypass defense altogether. Why would you need to lower it when you could just Signature Force? This is a design that would have been really amazing before Signature Force was in there, because it would have lowered dragon scale barriers. It would have lowered survivability of the enemy team, especially when She-1 dies, and you could possibly have a comeback with a, you know, a rare or something like that, or, you know, something like some type of AoE, you know, once Emma dies or something like that. But it's just, it feels like it's too little too late. Though I would love to see how crazy nobility stacks, and if it stacks properly on PvE enemies. I can kind of care less if it stacks on PvP, and eventually these characters, that's kind of what they're used for. Are they good on PvP? But I do like that it does seem like as long as she is, you know, in the fight and she's taking some type of AoE hits, and she'll keep debuffing. But like I said, it doesn't work in the Labyrinth, though. Not that people need help in the Labyrinth, honestly. I still haven't had a time where it's like, oh, I really need to improve my units for Labyrinth. It just seems like it's a really good thing for the Dragon. For other things not Labyrinth related, anything that where these marks can be put, who knows, maybe they'll be dicks and they'll make it that you want it. But Signature Force just does a way better job of going around or lowering the defense. So why would you summon right now? This is a terrible time, because you guys already know they did the dev note. The director's note clearly states that they're going to be dropping an FC very soon. So I don't know if there's any other thing outside. No, this is it. But we already know from the director's note that there's going to be doing that. And if they, even to go further into that, they got the collab that they have not made any additional announcements about. So it's kind of hard, like, especially for me, my account, I can't even go for the pity. She's definitely a black fake core. She's not gold. So I would go for the pity here. And then on Wednesday, they will be announcing, I would assume, another fake core, or the beginning of the new fake core. So that will probably be a black one, I'm assuming, as well. If the new passive, it's about growth or stuff like that, so who knows what that's going to be about. So of course, that's MFO. So what is YFO? Let me know about that. Are you guys summoning for this character? Or a lot of people, from what I can remember, especially because if we go down hither into the string, when people were summoning, I need to get rid of this string, by the way, not that it matters, but a lot of people have Emma because they were summoning for Bathory, and some of them got her in the process. So I almost feel like this isn't a thing for people to summon for. It's probably just to give more validation to this unit, because a lot of the people, when they get FCs, they don't really throw them away, especially after they started doing core reverses. They just not that many people started to, oh, just throw this away, like, see, if you went for the Rachel one, you got these both of these characters were now, well, him a little bit later, but now redone, like, so hey, both of these got redone, so maybe Redley's up next, that's what I'm saying, she didn't get redone. I hope so. I got some investment in her, but she got redone. Maybe Garf I think Garf could take one. Ulum is really strong. I don't know if necessarily needs one. You got redone. Velar could get redone. That'd be pretty good. They're just kind of going back and just making validations for certain characters. Baraka doesn't need it, in my opinion. Lepin got redone, and maybe Frankie. Oh, if they did a remix, I think they don't really do the generals that often. I don't think have they done a remix on a general? I can't even remember. You guys know the drill, so let me know how you guys feel about it. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm not gonna be. I'll probably do like a 2 summon on it, 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. How I feel, but I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I kind of want to see it. I might just wait and see someone else do it and then just make a comment about it in another video, how cool it is, like kind of like Zion. But guys, please go check out the Dark Souls playthrough. I know it's not Demon Souls, I wish it was, but just to get you guys into the feel of seeing a game like that on the channel. Let me know how you guys like the editing. You guys can just make commentary that's completely outside of the gameplay. Just let me know how you guys feel about it. Let me know if you guys want to see it done slightly different, because when Demon Souls comes, I'm definitely going to be doing that. I want to be playing that a lot, and I want to do a full playthrough. So I'm kind of trying to get my main audience, which is Exos, to kind of look at that and see how you guys feel about it. So when I do it, it's not going to be as barren. But anywho, like, comment, and subscribe, and just remember that every day the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.